welcome. This is the Whispers of Tarot. I'm your reader, the Creative Catalyst. So let's go ahead and start this reading off with a little bit about myself. So I've been reading cards for about going on 3 years now. I've been studying astrology for 3.5. And today I just feel guided, having some extra time, and I needed to connect with my cards. Got a cold breeze coming in. Alrighty. So, take what resonates, what doesn't, leave for somebody else. And this is a judgment-free zone. I consider myself a safe place, a safe zone. You know, I do my best to interpret these cards to where the messages are clear. Sometimes the messages sound confusing at first. Ace of Wands. Sound confusing at first, but towards the end they will connect. So let's see, what do we need to know? What does the collective need to know? Let us know what we need to know in order to grow. Let us know what we need to know. So, what can you tell us? Show us what we need to know in order to grow, please. Alright, we got the Ace of Wands starting off, along with the Lover's card, the Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Coin, then the Ace of Coin, followed by the Six of Coin, the Seven of Cups, closing it off with Judgment. Underneath, we have Strength, then we have the Four of Wands, then we have the Queen of Swords. Underlining energy is that of the Nine of Cups. So this kind of gives me a sense of an abundance here that is wanting to come in, or you have a feeling that an abundance of either wealth, health, happiness is coming in for you. You feel it, okay? I see here that you are trying to guard what it is that you are building upon, okay? You got the Four of Wands here, followed by the Queen of Swords, okay? And so the way they fell out was kind of like this. You feel this commitment here of a higher level coming in, but you're defending what this is that isn't going to help you grow, what isn't going to help you prosper. Now, here with the Strength card, okay, it could be a Leo, could be an Aquarius. You got Libra showing up as well with the first three cards. So it's like having the strength to defend what it is that you feel is for you, okay? You feel like you're coming into this sense of wish fulfillment here, okay? Something that you have been desiring and wanting to bring into your reality is looking like it's showing up. Towards the end, there is a call to action or something here that may come back up, okay? It comes at a time when you either you make a deal or you are given an offer here or some sort of reciprocity kind of situation. Okay, I'll give this for that, for example. And with the Seven of Cups, this tells me that this doesn't tell me. It gives it's like something here that is going to not necessarily confuse you. I don't get confusion from this. I get like, to me this is like anxiousness. To see these three little looks like sweat drops. It's like a little bit of should I or should I not? Okay, and you're trying to look at every possible outcome that could come to pass based off of what it is that you are, what you choose to do. In the middle of the reading, you get the Eight of Coins. So whatever this is, there's something here that talks about or has to do with a sense of knowing what you're doing, okay? Like you've learned how to handle situations like this before, and now another situation is coming to pass, or it might come to pass when it comes to this an opportunity that it will be prosperous, that will be will show some return. Okay, now the Wheel of Fortune before the Eight of Coins, it's like this is what the experiences you have grown through are leading up to. See, Wheel of Fortune with the Eight of Coin here. So whatever you have been learning, whatever it is that you've experienced before, which here talks about a choice about reconciliation with the first three cards, like an epiphany-esque type moment here with the Ace of Wands, that like haha, your aha moment. Okay, you got clarity or some idea here that you're choosing. Okay, you're choosing. It could be something that is you're passionate about. Okay, it could be like why is relationship counselor coming? It's like an idea as to how to help others reconcile, because you get the Knight of Cups here, an apology or some sort of like, for I guess if it's couples that have gone through, you know, situations where they are coming back together or trying to choose to come back together, it's like you have an idea or you have an awareness or some sort of guidance, advice. Maybe you experience a situation where you and I guess the person you're dealing with may have came back together, and how it successfully worked for you in your situations. Like you're figuring out how to make that happen for other individuals. Okay, and maybe you're trying to decide whether or not this is something that could actually potentially help other individuals, you know, bring something back that may have ended, or in other words died, you know, something that bringing something back to life, resurrecting. So let's go ahead and clarify. Okay, clarify with the Heaven and Earth Tarot. So let's see here. All right, let us know what we need to know in order for us to grow. Show us what we need to know in order for us to grow. Let us know what we need to know in order to grow. What guidance here? Let's clarify these cards. So first, let's go ahead and clarify this Queen of Swords. Why is this Queen of Swords here? What is the Queen of Swords? What's the energy of the Queen of Swords? Helping us see. What is she discerning? What is she protecting? What is she protecting? One more shuffle. Alright. So clarify this Queen of Swords, please. What is the Queen of Swords? You get the Princess of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Underneath is the Eight of Cups, and then the Star. Okay, so based on situations that you have healed already, see that? There we go. The Star card. What you have healed, being vulnerable with yourself, assessing a situation that you have experienced in your past that you may or may not have had to walk away from. Okay. This could be third-party energy here, something that may have, I was going to say infuriated, caused this sense of anger, hurt, anger from being hurt. See, you got the Five of Cups here with the Princess of Wands. You see how the Princess of Wands seems to be a little pissed off? I don't know if you can see her face. There we go. But third-party situation. Now, third party does not necessarily mean or indicate another individual. Third party is something that could be taken away from a situationship, a relationship, a commitment, a deal, a contract. And if it's clarifying this Queen of Swords here with the imagery, she's discerning situations where other individuals are coming into this situation, coming into it, or are introduced. And it's like making sure that everything here is going to be balanced, fair, equal give and take, reciprocity. And with the Queen of Pentacles, there we go, the Queen of Pentacles, she is taking her time with what it is that is coming in. Okay, now if this was your past, then this could have been you allowed this individual to come around, or to engage with this situation. And what came to pass was, it's like a sense of having to leave, or a sense of being leaving a situation that had no longer had anything for you. And I feel like what you walked away with learning was how to discern not control, but how to allow to your logic and your intuition to look at situations and that it look at them logically, to where you're not allowing your emotions to overpower what your heart feels. Okay, you may have had to learn how to tame your beast, which is that of anger or your impulsive reactions, in because of what something appears to be. Okay, you could be dealing with a Virgo. Situation may have brought, it's like whenever you were up trying to figure it out or not wanting to make assumptions, bringing this up to conversation, it's like it would upset you to where your voice would begin to shake. I don't know if you heard how my voice started to quiver there. So let's see here. What was the choice? Clarify this choice. What is this Lovers card? I'm coming back to Lovers. Got Capricorn and Gemini here showing up. The Moon. Six of Pentacles. The Queen. Six of Swords. Two of Wands. Queen of Swords. Again, underneath is the Hermit. So again, Virgo energy was underlining the underlining energy. Using this situation to illuminate what this is connecting to, or how to use that situation as guidance. Use it as wisdom here. Okay, this is also helping you move past three possible situations, or out of three possible situations, the one that is kind of keeping you tied to the past, finally putting that to an end, closing it off, no longer feeling tied in a loop, or feeling connected, or feeling a sense of wishy-washy, or walking a tightrope, you got this from your past lingering, and you're trying to focus on your future here. Okay, it's going to help you remove that blindfold that you may be in a calm environment, or a situation that isn't as I want to say hostile or confusing, possibly chaotic. Okay, it's going to allow you to stand in your truth. Okay, it's going to help you help reveal your truth. Okay, it's also the King of Swords. So if you're showing up as the Queen of Swords, it's going to help you stand in your authentic truth. Now, with this situation here, it was illuminating some unbalanced of energy, or unbalanced of, why do I feel like this is like if someone's dealing with for lack of a better word, a baby mama. Okay, it's like maybe the person you were with had a child, and the child is has shared custody. Okay, and you were not wanting to let the un, the energy of you, like you were feeling like you were being left out, or you know what I mean, like you were feeling the irritation of not getting enough time with said person, because they were always you were feeling like the mother of the child may have been using the child to take away the person in the person that you were having to share with. It's like this, as I'm hearing like a phone call, like someone picks up and it's like, hey, I gotta go, the child needs me, or hey, I gotta go, or hey, so and so needs this amount of money for the baby, blah blah blah, and you knowing, like, okay, it's for the child, but like you're finding these weird like all of a sudden, now that you were this other individual became aware of you, that's when all these situations being called up, like, hey, I need you to come get, or I need you to do this, I need you to do this for the child, when you have been with that individual for 9 months, 9 months, 9 months, 9 months, yeah, 8 to 9 months maybe, and um, the child may be older than 9 months. Okay, so it's like, why all of a sudden are they wanting, like, needing all of this all of a sudden? Like, you're not wanting to express that, but it's, you can't help but question, are they, is she, or is the whoever the child is with really needing this, or is it just so this individual can try and win back who you're having to share? Okay, and you're trying to discern here, you're trying to think of this logically. Okay, now, because, well, yeah, think of it logically, because this is something that could potentially be a commitment of a higher level. You see this as a wish come true for you in your reality. And if you're feeling that this individual is trying to take that away, you're not wanting to express that because out of jealousy. Okay, you're scared of that. If Because this is another Queen of Swords. Okay, you see, the imagery here, how it looks like she's trying to cut off the Ten of Cups, which is the happiness. You're at the Nine of Cups right here underneath. Nine of Cups. And right here is the Ten of Cups. But clarifying the Lovers, the choice here, this other Queen of Swords, which, if you look at the way the illustration is on the Queen of Swords, which, oops, sorry, this way, like this, you see it's like you're trying to focus your energy here on your happiness. However, you're feeling that this individual is wanting to cut off the Ten of Cups for you. Now, you don't know if that's what's actually going on. That's just what you feel. It's what you feel, and you don't want it. You don't want to ruin something that you have that is good for you, to where you're like, dang, I let my jealousy get the better of me, or I let my envy, or yeah, and you don't want to take impulsive action. You don't want this this jealousy, but it's keeping you up at night. It's starting to invade your nights, to where you can't have a peaceful night's sleep. Okay, so let's see here. And I think in your past, if you did allow your anger to get the better of you, or your jealousy to get the better of you, it's like you don't want to make that same mistake. I feel like you may have had to humble yourself and apologize for impulsively taking action towards something without thinking of the what if. Like, you may have been upset and confronted who you were involved with, and it turned out not to be what it appeared to be, until now you are at another cycle where it has the potential to go the long run, the long term, the long run. There was something in there, something else wanted to come out. Like, the long run. Repeating. You're seeing the patterns that are repeating. Almost like skipping a beat. Like, you find yourself wanting to jump, but to jump in, like, say something, but you stop, you hesitate, which isn't a bad thing in this situation. It is not a bad thing in this situation. Clarify the Ace of Coin. What is the Ace of Coin here for? Ace of Coin. What is this opportunity? Six of Cups, Ten of Swords, Five of Swords, yep, Four of Swords, the Hangman, and the Princess of Pentacles. So here, okay, if this is dealing with the past, a past separation here, a choice that you made that in your past, to where you look back and you see. Now, if this is the other individual, this opportunity of long-term investment emotionally, something that could go the long run, I feel like this separation here confirms this separation, that the mother who has the child, see that, the child, okay, that is being ended, or that ended. Okay, it's over, it's no longer done. But there's a sense of Five of Swords here, some deceit. You see the two individuals over there with their heads down, and this person's like, yeah, I got them. They're not happy. They're not It could be that this mother figure here who the child is with is using the child to to kind of get in between you two. This person is sleeping at night. This person is getting their night rest. Why is that? I have no idea, because that's not cool. However, the situation here needs to be looked at from a different angle. Needs to be using what? Needs to be using a different perspective. Needs to be using temperance. He needs to be using patience, temperance, to take it one step at a time in order to make their way through the forest. Okay, it's like you're in a new territory. This is a totally new situation, and okay, so the separation here. Hold on, pause that. Separation. So underlining that, this is what it's dealing with. Okay, a separation from the past. Then there's the Tower, the Six of Swords, the Six of Wands, and then the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is here twice. Okay, so there could be, there's something here that is going to make you uncomfortable. Okay, now this person may have to go to go back to the other situation, and it's going to make you uncomfortable because this person is either having to take them somewhere or having to travel with them, and you're not going to really like it. You're not going to, it's going to, yeah, you're going to have to trust this person. You're really going to have to trust this person. Okay, this individual is going to think that they won. Okay, and if you allow them to think that they won by acting impulsively, a little bit carelessly, you know, acting like kind of like not paying attention to the situation at hand, and just like, you know, fine, just acting irrational. I'm getting that you need to look at the situation from a higher perspective. Okay, don't allow the situations from your past to control what outcome you have with this. Okay, don't allow your anger to cause you to repeat a cycle, because here I have a feeling this because this is usually seen as a yes card. Okay, and so I have a feeling if you stand your ground and show that it's not going to bother you, you trust this individual. This may be a test for the relationship itself. But if you allow your anger to get the better of you, that other individual is going to come out victorious. Okay, this is doing whatever it takes to win. A hollow victory. Now, we got the Ace of Swords here. Clarity, truth, the yes card, another yes card. This individual here sees that this is a potential for long-term investment, a happy family. Sees this as, for whoever this is for, cross watchers. I really don't think this is for the cross watcher. If there's a jealous cross watcher, I don't think this would be good for you to watch, because if you're watching this to, well, let's see what's going to happen with this person. You know, these cards are not set in stone. These cards come out based off of how and what choices have been made up until this very moment, July 20th at 8:24 p.m. Okay, these are due to change based off of what decision the third party, the person this is resonating for, and the person in question. Whatever decisions that those three individuals make, if you decide to go to Denny's instead of going to IHOP, you know, This could switch up the entire, that could switch up the entire reading. But I have a feeling that this person has clarity. This person knows their truth, has thought this through. Okay, they have grown and they have a lot of stability and very intelligent. This is something that they see as their own wish fulfillment. The masculine here. If there's a man involved, if there is a man involved, and he's the one that's having to go back to the baby mom, to baby mama, having to go back to who he's with currently. This situation here, he knows what his truth is, what his bliss is, what his happiness is. He knows what his wish fulfillment is. Okay, he just doesn't speak on it. Okay, we got the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords, and then right after this High Priestess, the Queen of Swords. And who did we start out with? The Queen of Swords. So this Queen of Wands, or this Princess of Wands, he's no longer focused on you. Okay, this reading is tied to the Queen of Swords. Whoever is resonating for as the Queen of Swords, this is their reading, not the Princess of Wands. Okay, this is a union here that is powerful, is strong, and it does have the potential to go the long run. However, if there is somebody who is jealous, like a previous ex of one of the others, of either or, you're the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Swords or the King of Swords, it's not going to work. This is divinely guided. Divinely guided. Okay, this has a lot. We got the Ace of Wands again. There's a lot of passion behind this. Okay, this situationship is meant to happen. This test of the relationship is meant to happen. Okay, for the person who sees it and doesn't want to see it. Okay, then there is a warning here. If you act and try to ruin what this is, okay, you're gonna be having a lot of internal conflicts with logically. Okay, it's gonna invade your mind if you are not in this relationship. It's going to invade your mind to where you are up at night, worried. You are up at night mad. You have a lot of insecurities, are going to have a lot of insecurities. This is going to become like an obsession here that you can't help but sit back and watch. Okay, and your opportunity, or the next opportunity for you, or what you think might be your opportunity, is going to come even slower, because you're so tied up in jealousy, envy of this situation, to where you're going to end up in the Five of Coins, end up with heavy burdens, end up with third-party situations, and you're going to end up blaming your heartache here. Your heartache, you're going to end up blaming on this situation, when you made the decisions that got you in the situation yourself. So, now that that is out and clear, what is the Six of Coins? What is the Six of Coins? What can you tell me about the Six of Coins? What can you tell me about the Six of Coins? Why is the Six of Coins here? What's this letter? What's this message? Six of Coins, please. Ten of Swords, Knight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Four of Swords underneath is the Empress. And then we have closure, completion. So, when this exchange here, so this exchange, I'm seeing it as open communication, okay? I feel the feeling that if this Queen of Swords communicates with this King of Swords, or the people who are in the relationship right now, if you have an open, honest communication, okay, kill what's bothering you from the root. So if you say, hey, look, we need to talk, okay, there's something that's been on my mind that I need to express. Okay, that's where the Eight of Coins comes in, the lesson you learned from the past, which is right here in the middle of the entire reading. So, if you use what you've learned to openly communicate about what it is that is making you feel this way, okay, you will begin to come into your rest. You'll get your sleep back. Okay, you will step into the Empress and voice what it is that is bothering you, and there's a sense of needing to be careful of how you say what you say, not what you say. It's how you say it. Instead of saying something like, for example, instead of being catty and having attitude, it's like, okay, well, I mean, it just seems like she's trying to take you back, like that, you know, just blurting it out there. That's not correct. I feel that that may not be as effective as it's. I know this may or may not be, but what I've been getting is I'm I'm feeling that she's using the kid to try and take you away from me. Okay, you're not around whenever it's just me and her. You're not around whenever you don't notice the looks that she gives me, or the attitude or the tone, the way she says what she says. Yeah, she's giving me a compliment, but it's a backhanded compliment. You know, she's saying, "Oh, that is a cute dress. Where'd you get it?" You know, Regina George. Regina George. Okay, I have a feeling that if you openly communicate, Queen, whoever the Queen of Swords is, with the King of Swords, if you're dealing with somebody, then and you express, you voice what it is, and you allow the other person to speak. If you allow them to speak and say, well, no, that's not what it is, really set your ego aside, set your jealousy aside, set whatever it is that's trying to build and fester aside, okay, and allow him to speak, and vice versa, okay. And if it turns into an argument, which I really don't think it will, because I don't see any sense of like anger between the king and the queen of swords. I have a feeling this relationship is something that that y'all have y'all's days, you know, where y'all get on each other's nerves, but it's not like your past situation where it was always arguing, always fighting. Okay, I feel like what you two have experienced in the past, y'all are using for this right here. Because I have a feeling he may feel or pick up on some sort of something that's bothering you, but in his situation, I feel like he may not want to ask, because in his past, it may be that um, he was always, "Are you okay? Is there something wrong?" And there was never really anything wrong. It was just it was internalizing, like he, if they were asking always if something was wrong with their, like, you know, to their past situation, then this confusion here, or this, what could it be that's bothering them, whatever that was, the lesson they learned, you both learned from your past, you use that to communicate this, okay? You communicate it to, so it's resurrecting the past in order to gain the wisdom and the insight and clarity, and using what those lessons were to guide yourselves to this, to come to clarity, to come to clarity. Now, let's see here. I'm going to grab one of my oracle decks um, to get some advice for this situation. Alrighty, got the Shaman's Dream here. I'm going to get one card, and then I will read from the book. Alright, so the Shaman's Dream Oracle. What guidance do you have for the mystic shaman? Let them know what they need to grow. Let them know what they need to know in order to grow. Let them know what they need to know in order to grow. But yeah, this is a plain and clear message. This is a really healthy relationship from what I'm seeing here. There's opportunity, there's potential for growth into a long-term commitment. This is two individuals who have been through in some situations where they've had to use some of their toxicities in order to get out of a situation, to move from a situation, or learn about the toxicities they had, their impulses that may have ended a situation that had the potential. This is now like a second chance. There's like a lot of repeats here, so I don't know if there's like repeats for your relationship in reality, but let's go ahead and see here. One card, please. There's a lot of energy too with this. You hear the engine? A lot of energy. So what is it? Me-Tox, repairing the body, mind, and spirit underneath Galactic Mushroom, the Divine Matrix. Alright, so it says, eliminating toxic thinking, repairing the body, mind, and spirit, cleaning house. When the Me-Tox card appears, it challenges you to discard the deep, dearly held judgments that you have passed over yourself and others. Release the people who you feel wronged or offended you. Recognize that they mirror your shadow aspects of your own soul. Yes, though it's a tough pill to swallow. Only then can you cull from your life the toxic people that you have allowed into your inner circle. It is time for a cleaning of your proverbial house. Get rid of the thoughts of personal judgments poisoning your mind. Eliminate the inauthentic beliefs of others that you've adopted as your own. Do so before your mind makes you sick. Empty your literal cupboards of the unhealthy junk food poisoning your body. Fast for one day or skip a meal. Allow your body to cleanse itself and rid itself of toxins. Metox appeared as a warning that you can no longer postpone the self care and pampering you long for. The time is now. Do healthy maintenance on your body before you have to make repairs that you will never quite recover from. Metox has come to caution you that it is not too late, but you are at the 11th hour. Do not deprive yourself of the health you deserve. Alrighty, so again, this is just reiterating the narrative I was picking up on. The ideas, the beliefs that you have come into an awareness about based off of what you have experienced is needing to be assessed, felt, if there's still some wounds that you have suppressed, and then released. Okay? You know what your relationship is. You know that there's a potential for more. Okay, you don't believe it anymore. You know it. To believe that, if you were to believe that there was a potential, then that would leave room for doubt. That would leave that little smidge of room for doubt to invade and to begin to overthrow what it is that you know. All right, so that's all I have for you guys. I hope this resonated for you. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm revamping my YouTube channel. Again, this is the Creative Catalyst, and you've been watching this reading on the Whispers of Tarot. I hope you guys have a great day. All right, thank you.